Hey, what's going on everybody? Sausage here. Today we're reviewing Hypermarket Simulator, a game that puts you in charge of running your very own supermarket. Think Walmart, but with you calling the shots. From stocking shelves to managing customers, it promises a full-on retail experience, but does it actually deliver? Let's talk about that. So, the beginning of the game, it's all about you being a cashier until you can purchase upgrades. These upgrades include hiring workers, or self-checkout kiosks, and even a scan gun. Once these upgrades have been purchased, the game becomes more about managing stock than anything else, really. There were a few game-breaking bugs, such as the game freezing up on me at one point, or a customer getting stuck in place, so I couldn't close the store because they couldn't leave, but they were few and far between. However, since they are game-breaking, I do find it important to share. Lastly, I want to mention a weird decision that the developer went with is that you can hire workers to come help you at the store, and these workers, all they do is stock shelves. They don't actually order things, they don't hop on any registers, so they are helpful, but you must rehire them each and every day. It's not necessarily a bad decision, it's just kinda weird. If it were me, if I were the developer, I'd make the workers, or I guess I would call them employees, a one-time purchase, and then tier the cost of those workers to hire them, and the higher the tier, the faster they would work, but again, they would also cost more. So, like I said, it's not necessarily a bad choice, it's just kinda weird. Let's move on to the graphics and art. From a distance, everything looks pretty good. However, once you get close and you look at the models, especially the people, you'll notice that they look like they were ripped straight from 7th gen consoles like the Xbox 360 or PS3. The only other thing I want to talk about with graphics and art is that the game uses a lot of AI images. Basically, every upgrade icon looks like it's AI generated. I know that many people are against AI images in games, so I felt that this was an important topic to share. Lastly, I want to talk about the time. Hypermarket Simulator costs $15 and I put in about 15 hours into the game. However, I only completed about half the game. With all of that said, so I was recording some gameplay for the video, and as I was doing it, I encountered some bugs that I haven't seen before. I had 4 of my 6 or 8 employees, I think it's closer to 8, not a big deal, but I had 4 of them bug out. They just couldn't put things on the shelves. I don't know if they were in like too close proximity. I don't know what the issue was, but 2 of them would get together and then they just wouldn't stock the shelves. The other 4, they had a bug with their graphically, they weren't carrying the boxes correctly. They were walking, their models were walking, and the boxes were just floating in front of them. That bug isn't a big deal, but the ones where they couldn't stock the shelves, that's a big deal. I'm not going to change the rating of the game. I'm still going to keep it the same, but I felt like this was kind of important to show you guys. These are some big bugs. I don't know if this was from a recent update and it just kind of happened, or luck of the draw. I don't know what the issue was, but again, you guys should see this. Anyway, let's get back to the review. Hypermarket Simulator earns a sausage rating of 6.4 sausages out of 10. To be completely honest, the gameplay is pretty boring at first, but once you hire your first worker and you purchase some upgrades, the game will take off. Unfortunately, the game goes from cashier simulator to stocking simulator. The game would be a bit more fun if there were goals with rewards or different paths or options to pick from to add customization to the gameplay. There is near unlimited customization options because of the different types of shelves and where you can place items, but the customization feels as wide as an ocean but as deep as a puddle. If the dev could offer more customization options or quests with rewards, it would make the gameplay dramatically more engaging. One odd choice that the developer went with was being required to hire your staff every single day, rather than a one and done purchase. It isn't a big deal necessarily, but it could come off as annoying to some since you need to rehire them every day. I did hear a rumor that there would be a break room update where your hired workers could go take breaks, but the work days are so short, I just don't know how that would work. So that might require a big rework of the game as a whole, but again, it's just a rumor. I just thought it would be important to share. The graphics and art isn't bad, but the AI images can be make or break for some people. You know who you are. If you don't mind AI images, that's not going to stop you from playing this game. If you hate AI images because it takes away from, creators, you're not going to play this game. It's pretty cut and dry. You'll definitely get your money's worth out of this game, as you can easily put 30 hours into the game, and I'm pretty sure the dev is still regularly adding updates, so even if you buy every upgrade, there's probably more to come. Overall, the game has potential, but at the time of this review, it just isn't quite there yet. If the dev could replace the AI art, add something like quests, I could see this game earning a score of over 7, but as it sits right now, it's just not there yet. My advice? Either buy this game when it's about 30 to 40% off, or wait until more updates and hope the developer can introduce these changes. And that's my review of Hypermarket Simulator. If you got this far, consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a little comment below, but if not, just know that I appreciate your viewership nonetheless. I also stream on Twitch occasionally. I have a Discord for both content creators and casual viewers alike, and I'm a Steam curator, so consider following me on all of those platforms as well. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut my review here. Mahoney out.